welcome. Today we're taking a look at Handmancers. So, Handmancers is an interesting one because it's a deck builder that is centered around rock, paper, scissors. So if you can see here, even in the image, there's a rock, paper, scissors, but they call it stone, parchment. Oh, what do they call scissors? I forget what they call scissors. But anyway, each character specializes in one of the three, scissors, paper, rock. So let's go ahead and jump in. It's honestly fairly interesting take on rock, paper, scissors, and there's quite a bit going on. So she is scissors, Crest the sharp one. Arturo the Wise Mountain is rock. Blades. They call it blades. Blades, stone, parchment. 131, 311. Let's go ahead and do Arturo. The music is also the music is fantastic, honestly. It's very theatrical. So on the map, you just click the spot you want to go to. This is our first enemy. He is a slimy. It is impossible to turn off the tutorial that I've seen so far. So how far you've gone in your adventure? This is the enemy's next move. So they're going to play rock for 2. This is their health. This ends turn. Discard pile, deck, our health down here, and our base damage specs. So now you'll see the cards down here in our hand, okay? Some of them will have little gems on them, and you can add gems to them as you progress. So this gem deals 3 damage. So he's playing rock, so we're going to go ahead and play paper. If you beat them, so paper beats rock, right? They do no damage, so this 2 does not matter. Then we just end our turn. This is also the artifacts that we have. We are gaining a shield every time we get a shield. So it did 3 damage before the hand even went because of the gem. This turn he is playing blades. So we will toss out a rock and this should end it. Don't worry, it gets more involved. And then at the end of each combat, there's loot. So we have 3 circles up here, which means we can spend 3 circles. Sometimes you'll find stuff that costs more than 1. This gives a buff to the enemy to give us another circle or another choice, so we could pick up to 4 things. Deal damage equal to the highest damage you have dealt this turn, plus 20%. And grant 1 dodge and grant 2 regen. That is really good. This is a gem. Now keep in mind that the direction does matter. So this is for the left side of a card. So if your card already has a gem on the left side, you won't be able to put it on there. Grant its effects when another fragment is on this card, 50% base damage. Grant a random buff. Every time you draw cards, gain 1 courage. Deal 50% damage for the next X actions. Every 3 actions inflict 1 weakness. Oh, there's some good stuff on this one. At the beginning of combat, inflict 2 weakness. We want this for sure. And this is going to transform one of our parchments. See how the gem here has a picture of parchment in it? So this can only go on a parchment card. And it's going to transform one of them into... Let's put it on the one with the gem for now. Into this version of parchment. I don't know, the hero version, I guess. I like the way that everything moves around behind it when you move the card around. So we grabbed that one. We could grab another one. Deal damage equal to the highest damage. We want this for sure. It's just an artifact. It's a passive. Let's throw this on another parchment. These are usually not that common to get, these bottom gems. So getting a chance at 2 is something we should take advantage of. So back to the map. You know, it looks like a short map, but it opens up. Not a lot, but here in a minute. So the next one will be the wide wild wolf. And now he's playing 2 hands per turn. And he has, yes, I know. He has Feral. Every win grants +2 courage. So now we have to play against 2 hands. And this grows throughout the game up to, I've seen 4. We don't have any special blades ones, so we'll just toss one in there. This one grants us 1 empower and 2 riposte. So let's play that one. He should take some damage here. Sprint is another useful mechanic here that we'll probably have to play after this turn. So this will give us 1 dodge and 2 regen. And this will give us 3 shield to prevent 3 damage. Yeah, okay. So the gem damage happens first, and then the damage from the card happens. Yeah, sprinting and cramping. So now we have 1 card left. I waited until this turn to see if I could play it, and then we're going to sprint. It's going to lock this card in place, so we can't change it. And it's going to give us 1 cramp. This is a cramp. It's just your hand cramps from playing cards. But it doesn't really matter because we should win it here. So these always lose, and the only way to get rid of them is to play them. But there are some artifacts that grant them certain things, like give you health if you play them. Wow. Every time you play blades, deal 1 damage. At the beginning of combat, grant 3 shield. At the end of the turn, deal 1 damage. Every 2 times you play blades, grant 1 courage. This one's for sure. This is the same as the other one. Toss it on a rock. I'm sorry, a stone. Deal 8 damage and then add a cramp. Do I want that? Not particularly. I really like the idea of this one. Inflict 1 bleeding and then grant 1 courage. We could finish this card out. Let's go ahead and do that. And then it gets a nice prismatic effect. And then what's our third choice going to be? Start combat with 3 shield is not bad. Every time we get a shield, we get 1 more shield. I'm not a big fan of adding another cramp into my deck, so... Let's grab this. So normally in the full release, you'll be able to pick which boss you want to go after. We only get 1 choice here. Tells you their abilities, but it'll show you that during the actual combat too. And now we have a split path. Swap 1 of your cards type and gain power. It's okay. Oh, it's on both. Okay. Tavern is like a buff from food. Reroll or duplicate 1 of your artifacts. That might not be bad. So basically the only difference on this one is I'm able to boost stats temporarily or re-roll or duplicate one of your artifacts, so we'll go the top path. So this lets us balance out our deck a little bit. Yeah. Do this. Take a rock, turn it into a blade. Then their power goes from 1 to 2, so they do a little bit more. It just gives us a little more balance to play around with. I mean, once you're getting up into like 4 hands, most of them are playing one of each, so you kind of need a little bit of balance. So 3 hands this time. Not ideal. What are your... The end of every turn generates a tornado that discards all your cards. Okay, so we're not holding on to anything. Doesn't allow to check your deck and discard pile. Interesting. So we could parry. No, we can't. I mean, we could. We'd have to parry 2. That would prevent us from taking damage. So parry would mean like I play paper against paper, rock against rock, and then just deal damage on this one. These would be a wash, basically. Let's prevent damage. Damage carries over. So if we can prevent it, that's better. Oh, it doesn't... It discards all my cards. It doesn't replace all my cards. Gotcha. Huh. Toss you on there. Deal damage equal to the highest damage you have dealt this turn plus 20%. So the gem should still go into effect, so I guess we want to do that. Yeah, that's decent damage. And the bleed. Alright. Oh, we got a good hand this turn. Throw that on there. Going against blades. And then toss you out. This might get him. Yeah. Grant 1 dodge, inflict 1 stun. We're not getting any right gems. That's... Deal 1 damage, grant 2 shield is good. Grant 1 empower is pretty good. Every time you grant courage, inflict weakness. That, don't we... Every time I draw cards... Every time I draw cards, deal 3 damage. See, this one takes 2 circles to purchase. I want this. I'm thinking Ring of the Master Beacon here, which is just a random foot. And then Defensive Strike. Stone really benefits from defensive skills. And then Blades is stuff that tends to hurt you both. And then Paper is the most, or Parchment is the most utility based, it seems. Ah yes, the mermaid. Give me an artifact and declare thy wish. Okay. So we could do this and duplicate it. Every time I draw cards, I'd get 2 courage, and that would inflict 2 weakness. Seems like a plan. Apparently my starting artifact is not choosable. I can't select it here. I thought I could. Yeah, that wasn't an option. Alright, so on to the first boss battle. There is at least one more. Alright. Alright, we're already getting buffs, and he's already getting debuffed. Yeah, so he always does the same. So it'll be 3 rocks, then, you know, 3 blades or parchment. So considers all parries a win. That's rough. Every time he plays blades, those go up by 1. Every time he plays parchment, that damage goes up by 1. And every time he plays stone, that damage goes up by 1. Okay. So we really want to hit him as much as we can every turn. We might have to do a parry, though. It's 1 damage. I think we can shield against it. Seven down. Yeah, we shielded it. Alright, not bad. Oh. We're gonna have to sprint. Let's just get rid of it. It's 1 damage. Courage, shield, empower, regen, riposte. Okay. Yeah, it was good to hang on to these. Now we got 1 more scissor, 1 more blade. Yeah. And then what does it go into? It goes into rock, right? So we've got 2 parchments. Okay. Yeah. I assume it cycles the same every time. I guess I haven't really paid attention to that. Yeah, okay, it does. That's some damage on the board, damage on the board. And we can shield it, so let's shield it. Or defend it, I guess. No, it's shield. Sometimes getting rid of these cramp cards is more valuable than just parrying, and since a parry is a win for him anyway. There we go. It's a good hand. I like to wait to sprint until I can see if I can play another card out of my hand, and then I can try to maximize, because it just draws you to 5 cards regardless of how many you have. So if I sprinted now, I'd only get 3 more cards. What are the chances we get 3 scissors? Probably pretty slim. We got no scissors, so yeah, it was very slim. Let's toss this out. Sure. We're still shielding. I screwed up the order. I hit the wrong button. Doesn't matter. This should do it. And the warlord goes down. Yeah, they all have a bottom gem already. All left gems again, too. What is going on? Every time you play stone, deal 1 damage. That's... yeah, we'll have to grab that one. Inflict 1 stun. So let's grab this. Deal 1 damage for every 2 artifacts activated this turn. Could be really good. This could also be essential for getting through the last boss. Yeah, let's grab it. I would like to actually beat the boss of this playthrough here. Because I got him pretty close last time, and he ended up beating me with like, I think he had like 20 health left. Duplicate an artifact, reroll or duplicate an artifact. So these are exactly the same paths. Duplicate one of your gems, so it doesn't matter. I wonder if we could really cheese the game and duplicate the one that is only usable 1 time. I don't want to do that, though. That seems cheap. Duplicate this. I would probably pop both of them anyway. What if we just did this one again? Every time you draw cards, grant 1 courage. Should also make this happen multiple times. Or we could get a duplicate of this, and every time I play stone, I deal 2 damage. I think this does more for me, though. Okay, we're up to 4 hands now. Every 15% of missing HP grants 1 in power. After 5 turns... deals damage equal to its current HP, then dies. Every 6 actions inflicts stun. Oh, okay, so it creates cramps. Gotcha. That's what stun does. Okay. So we have 1 parchment. We have one blades. We could just parry it. Let's just parry it. So that was a stun. So this means we don't know what he's playing. Sprint. Tons of debuffs. We could just do this. Shield the 6. Why not? Yeah, I lost that one. Okay, yeah. Oh, we had a dodge, too. Okay, so that's what the stun does right there. Alright, so we'd rather... That one does 10 damage. This does 8. This does 4, but we have a card for you. We can actually just play this round out. But this is only... Oh, that one's locked, right? I think we just take the 3 to get rid of one of the cramps so that we're not filling up our hand. Should have left one there too. We could have blocked both of those with shield. And then had no cramps in our hand. But he's taking decent damage now. Okay. I think we'll... All the buffs and debuffs going off. We should get him here. Right? Yeah, well, yeah, we get an extra damage for playing the stone. Yeah. Doesn't even matter, the first card got him. Ah, a right gem. Heal 3. Hold up. Is this an infinite loop? We have to find out, right? Every 2 times you grant shield, grant 1 riposte. Can't heal yourself. Heal 3. Wow, that's 1d4 damage 1d3 times. Interesting. I think we grab this and this. No gems that time, but I think we're good. Duplicate one of our gems. So over here it shows you the different gems that are attached to the cards. You can scroll over them, pick the one you want, and then just drag it over and put it on a card that it applies to. Granting 1 dodge is... Is that yours? Yeah. So we can't do that. We don't have a parchment to put it on. That's good. We could grab one of these, put it on one of our stones. Deal 1 damage, 2 shield, grant 3 shield. 1 bleed, 1 courage. Deal 3 damage. I mean, this also gives us... I think we want this one. Just because this is also going to give us a debuff on our enemy. So we're getting a little extra value out of it. Because of the artifacts. We're going to have to hope for some decent stuff off this fight. Because the boss at the end of this run is rough. Everyone inflicts 1 bleed. Every 15% of missing HP grants 1 empower. All parries or wins. Every 2 actions grants 1 courage. So it didn't infinite cycle. It's worth a shot. Throw out a scissor or a blade. I will never get that right. Parry counts as a win. It's only going to do 3 though. We get 3 back. Let's just do that. So 3 stacks of weakness, 1 stack of bleeding. Okay. Interesting. We're definitely going to block the 11. Okay. It's a decent hand. I think we go with you for the stun. You here. It's a 2. Let's just toss that out. We have more than enough shield to deal with 2 damage. We are getting a lot of buffs, which is great. We do have... Oh, we had a bleed, so we took 1 damage. Toss you out, do a sprint. Let's go for damage on you. I'll just hold on to that. Yes. We should look for something that will allow us to heal. I know we have 1 card that gives us a couple regen. This one. So we want to throw you out there. Buff, buff, debuff. Okay. Yeah. We'll have to look for an easy way to get rid of these. There's our 2 regen, so we should get back to full health after this round. Or after this turn. The weakness keeps falling off, so it's just for each hand. So we'd have to get, if we wanted it to be reduced damage for all 4, we'd have to get 4 stacks of it. Inflict 3 weakness. Draw a card is really good. Deal 5 damage if this card has 3 gems. Considers all losses as parries. Man. Your cramps gain the following effect. Grant 1 regen. Every time you play Parchment, deal 1 damage. Oh. Alright, we gotta think this one through. This is really, really good. This could also be really good. We're grabbing the quick draw. What was the other one? The other one was the left, and if it had 3 gems. So if we put this on here... we can grab the left one. Toss it on here. Now it does 5 damage, draws a card, And deals damage equal to the highest damage you have dealt this turn. This could be really good for... There's a lot of good stuff here. I think it's got to be this one. So which one do we want to use for our parry card? Let's think this through. We have the most rock. Equal number of blades and parchment. We're putting on him. He's our parry guy now. All right. Let's see if we can do it. I don't know that if I feel stronger than I did on previous run or not. Definitely different. I was very gem heavy in the last run, and I'm very like artifact heavy on this run. Every 15% of missing HP grants 1 in power. Every 3 turns, corruption lashes out. Removes all buffs on self. Becomes shelled after 2 turns. Every 2 actions grants 1 courage. Every 2 actions grants 1 riposte. Every 6 actions inflicts 1 stun. Yikes. Let's assume you're perfect for that. Fantastic. Do I want to sprint? Hope for parchment? No. Keep in mind, the first time if we die, we get our health back. We can keep going, so we've basically got 2 life bars. No reason not to play you there. One dodge, 1 stun. Or do we want... We'll get rid of this. So now he's shelled. Grants 10 shield. Jesus. Okay. And 5. 9 damage the next time that he loses. Oh. 5 damage the next time he loses. That's rough. What do you play against that? Go try that. See what happens. We could parry. Why not? Health is looking kind of neck and neck. Throw that out there. Getting some damage on him this time. It feels good. See what happens here. What was that? So definitely counted as my loss. I don't know what to play against that. I wonder if I could use the red rock or red stone we have that a loss counts as parry. I just healed? Oh yeah, from regen. Gotcha. Okay. Let's think this through. We definitely want to play you. We could play you. I think we just leave that there. And just parry this. Yeah, sprint would give us yet another cramp, and I don't really have the hand size to have 2 cramps in my hand. We already have to play one on the board, so... How much damage do we do? 17 damage the next time we lose. Wow. Okay. Okay, we need to block that. For sure. We'll toss you up there. Let's sprint. Okay. This worked. We can wait for the buffing round to finish. We can parry with that. I think this is our best play. Or we throw this out here. We're gonna get more. We are gonna get more. So let's get rid of one of them. Oh. Oh. 14 damage. We're about to die. And then we heal back. That's fine. Get rid of these. Thank you. Alright. We're gonna get him this turn. Move you over there. Are we? No. Because I want to know. I want to know if this works. Oh. Put it on that. Yeah, okay. Made the right call there. We should get him this turn. I kind of hope this doesn't kill him, because I want to see if this allows this to be a parry. I clicked the wrong button again. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay, good. Nope, it killed him. Victory! Alright, here's the breakdown of all of our stats from the run. Yeah, that's Handmancer. It's definitely an interesting take on rock, paper, scissors, or blades, parchment, stone. I'm definitely interested to see what they can, where they can get it to. I mean, it's a lot of fun just building out the different artifacts, the different gems on the cards. I don't know how you could add too much more variety to it, since it is rock, paper, scissors, and they've already included a 4th and 5th, cramps and whatever the corruption was. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do with it. The base damage multipliers, stat building, the runs. If you're interested in this kind of thing, this kind of deck building, definitely give it a try. The demo's out. It's free to play. As always, thanks for watching. We appreciate you.